Intentional growth and development. Intentional growth and development. That is what we will be speaking on today and moving forward for a period of time. I haven't quite worked out all the details yet. It's something that's been, developing in my mind for some time. That phrase, intentional growth and development. I know I initially started this whole vlogging podcast with the phrase I was using, infinite growth and development, which is still a thing that I do identify with. However, I think more people can identify with intentional growth and development, because that's actually how we can achieve this infinite growth and development. Intentional growth and development, meaning that we are intentional about improving ourselves, really digging into, being a better individual, being better for our communities, being better for our families, really, and also, developing, ideas in which we all have. Everyone has some idea, some kind of thought, some kind of dream that they would like to materialize, they would like to see, but may not know how to go about doing this. And so that really is bringing me closer and closer to deeper and deeper into this intentional growth and development. Part of it is this idea that I've been having in my mind of intentional growth and development, perhaps creating a program to dig into this. So I know that I could use such a program to get the many ideas that I have in my mind out. I am definitely a devout, I think that's the word, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I'm a devout student of YouTube University. I'm always finding information, something that can help me along my journey of growth and development on YouTube. And today I ran across a young lady who was breaking down goal setting and basically being more intentional with goal setting. So, but she said a couple of things that I want to mention. She brought up SMART goals. So a lot of us are familiar with SMART goals. If you're not, let me just break them down. SMART is an acronym. The S is specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, time bound. That last one is probably my biggest struggle right there, time bound. Because like I said, I have things, these thoughts in my head I have ideas and thoughts in my head that's been there for decades. I mean, it's almost slightly embarrassing to admit it, but yeah, I've had ideas that has been on my mind for decades, and I'm sure, if properly executed and brought into the world and outside of my head, I mean, not only would it impact me tremendously, it would impact everyone around me and beyond. But it's in my head. Well, so what's the struggle? Why can't I get these things out? So this is what I'm speaking about as far as like creating a program, which with the program that will be creating a community, an environment of others that are, similar mindsets. This is the vision I'm having. Creating this environment of people who have similar mindsets, that have goals and ideas, things they want to get out into the world, but for whatever reason, they're stuck here. As I've been doing this vlogging, the more and more I'm seeing how beneficial it is, because it's allowing me to, to be intentional, and in my research, because I'm gonna have a particular topic for the day, and then that would prompt me to, find sources that speak on those subjects and give me more insight to deal with the issue, so I can share it. That's what's running through my mind right now is community. Community is those who are intentionally together with each other. Like, we're here intentionally. It could be anywhere else, but we're here intentionally for whatever reason, whatever draws us in. We're here intentionally. So just imagine how you're in this community together, and not only you're just there, but you are intentionally moving forward, and you come together as a true community and move forward for true goals as one. How strong would that be? How strong is that? It's like beyond bounds without measure. Just think about that, okay? Who wouldn't want to be a part of that? When you come together as one, you can break through barriers, okay? And that's ultimately what we want. This is what I want. It's like I have these mental barriers that's impeding my growth and development because, hey, I'm blocked in. I got my mind, something's blocking my mind from getting these ideas out. I spoke about being able to look at a big goal and then break it down to smaller goals. This is how we're going to be able to intentionally reach our goals. The young lady I was just speaking about earlier, she mentioned, she mentioned SMART goals. SMART goals. They're kind of at the top there. You want to reach these things, and a lot of times, I realized that in my studies, I come to see it reflected back to me. A lot of times, people don't like to set goals. Another reason I'm talking on this subject because it's like New Year resolution. People set these resolutions and then they don't do them. We don't set goals, and when we have unmet goals lead to shame. Think about that. Who wants to be shamed? Who wants to be shameful? No one. So a lot of times we don't even set goals. Like, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I don't. What's your goals? Oh, I don't have any. Because, there's a part of them that feels they won't meet the goals, or they won't accomplish this thing which they may share and be held accountable for. So they say they don't have them. Well, they genuinely may not have them because they don't want to hold themselves accountable. And guess what happens? Nothing. Stagnation. You stay in the same place. Same place you were a year ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Same place. Okay? But when you're intentional, you set out with a plan, you set out with specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time-bound goals, you can achieve them. Now, at the top here, you have those specific goals. And right above those specific goals, even you have dreams that's kind of in the sky. It's kind of like, that's really where we want to go. We want to reach those dreams, but they're kind of in the sky, but you got to reach those SMART goals first. But those SMART goals are up here. And how do you get up here? First, you have to create systems. This is what we're going to start breaking down into. This is what we're going to really dig into this series, and I'm thinking more and more about this intentional growth and development. You need systems. There's a difference between, successful businesses and those that just out here winging it. Systems. And how do you develop systems? Is systems essentially smaller habits that are done consecutively, repeatedly. They turn into the system. Okay? So, but the system is the goal. We want to create these systems so we can achieve those SMART goals. Systems. But in order to get to this system, we got to develop those small habits. Okay? So as I'm going through this, it's all just coming to me more and more. We'll be breaking this down more and more in time. But intentional growth and development. This is what we're going to be digging into. Talk to you later.